Hey there, Kelly here, and today I am answering questions that I was asked by my Facebook friends. So I am going to address every single last one of them. There are some that are pretty deep. There are some that are inside jokes. I'm gonna sort of address those as well, just because you asked the question, so I feel like I should answer the question. So let's jump right in so that this video isn't all day long. The first question is, how do you personally define happiness? I am a firm believer in that bumper sticker that says happiness is a state of mind. I think that to be negative and to find all the ugly things in life is fairly easy to do. The media will help you with that if you can't figure out how to be negative. Being positive really is the task. It's the trick. It's the hard part, if you will. So while there are days when I can be pissed off and wake up and say, you know what, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and there was a wall there, I have to remind myself that I woke up in a bed and there was a wall there. There are a lot of people that don't have these small luxuries. So I have to really take that and flip it on its head and really realize that cars don't make you happy. Houses don't make you happy. Other people don't make you happy. You are the only one that can truly make you happy. So I define personal happiness as really a state of mind, and it's a decision that you have to consciously make, and you have to consciously make it pretty much every day. Let's see. The next question is, why wear so much makeup? You're naturally beautiful. Thank you. Sure, that wasn't pretty. Well, I wear the makeup. Many people, he's able to say that I'm naturally pretty because many of my Facebook friends have been with me for years. So they've been there through the not wearing makeup days as well as the airbrushing the makeup days. The airbrush makeup for me, if you guys recall, and those of you that are new to me, you probably didn't know this, but I took a trip last summer to South America. While I was in South America, I went alone. I had a pocket full of Spanish. I didn't know a soul when I left the States. And so many people were telling me, oh my God, you're so brave, you're so brave. And the vast majority of those emails that came to my inbox that were saying things like, oh, I wish I could do what you've done, they came from women. And while I realized that makeup isn't necessarily what makes you want to take a trip to South America without knowing the language, what I did find in those emails is that a lot of women have these really great dreams, but they're not confident enough, if you will. They don't feel empowered enough to really go out there and chase their dreams. So women in particular are always being bombarded with negative body images, with images of, what beauty truly is externally and all this thing. So I realized that the one place that I could hopefully make a difference and help people was in their outward appearance. I'm a bit of a diva. I love my makeup. I love my shoes. I love my fashion. But part of that is when you really, really dress and you really feel like you look your absolute best, when you walk into a room, even people that don't know you, they can feel that confidence just popping off of you. So I share the makeup in the hopes that I'm helping others put their best face forward, put their best body forward, put their best fashion forward, so that they can feel empowered to go out there and conquer the world and chase their dreams. So that really, I know that, I put a lot of stock in makeup for that reasoning, if you will, but that's why I wear the makeup. Let's see. What is the most important thing to you besides family? Personal integrity is very important to me. I believe in holding myself accountable, and I'm sure there are people out there that will probably beg to differ, but I can honestly say that there have been times when I put my money where my mouth was because of mistakes that I've made. And I tell my kids this: they can repossess your cars, they can foreclose on your house, but they cannot take your word. It is the only thing that you truly have. And if keeping my word means I lose friends, if keeping my word means I lose jobs, if keeping my word means that not everybody will like me, then guess what? Screw them all. I say that there's always going to be a new job, there's always going to be a new friend, and you know what? At the end of the day, people know that I do exactly what it is that I say I'm going to do. I stand behind what I say, and I admit when I make mistakes. So to me, personal integrity is huge. And even when I do business and when I work, when I deal with personal people, when I deal with people on a personal level, if I find that they have no integrity, I want nothing else to do with them. So little judgmental, I know, but that's the way that it is. All right, let's see. Paper or plastic? I have a friend who loves the environment, and I know this is probably going to piss her off. I am a plastic girl, not because I don't care about our environment, but because that's what they have at the grocery store that's really, really quick. If you ask for paper, they have to go digging around and go find it and all this other stuff. So I'm like, dude, I don't even really want to be in the damn grocery store. So therefore, just put that crap in the first bag and then let me get the heck up out of here. So yeah, I'm a plastic girl just because I'm lazy. Let's see. The next question is, would you consider joining Team Natural? I absolutely would consider joining Team Natural. I actually am on Team Natural as of last month, February 12th. I started my journey, if you will. That's where this lovely bang showed up. This is what is considered a protective hairstyle, I guess. For many, many years, I think I started wearing lace wigs at about 2003. And the reason for that was because I was a heavy braid wearer. Don't know if you guys can see that, but those braids were so freaking heavy that they started to kind of damage my own personal hair. So I have been hiding from that damage for years, and here recently, for some strange reason, I just decided that I didn't want to hide anymore. So I have officially joined Team Natural, but I'm not sharing that journey. Not gonna happen. So let's see. What do you do when you see one of those huge spiders in your closet and it disappears amongst your shoes? My shoes aren't in a closet. I don't do spiders. They're creepy little bastards. Who needs that many arms and you don't carry groceries? That's all I got to say about that. That's just creepy. All right, let's see. The next question is there a price limit that you won't go above for the most incredible pair of shoes you have ever seen? I'm cheap. I ain't gonna lie about it. I believe in saving. Shoes will come and shoes will go. As much as I love it, I know that some of you guys are like, oh, I cannot believe that the shoe fanatic said that. But yes, I am a absolute shoe fanatic. However, I am also a sales stalker. So if I can't get a reasonable price, and reasonable to me, I will not pay more than $200 for a pair of shoes. If it's more than that, then I'm going to stalk it until it goes on sale. And if it never dips below that, then guess what? It is not the shoe for me. As you can see behind me, there are plenty of other shoes that will be coming available soon. All right, so let's see. The next question is, are you naturally upbeat with beautiful attributes in and out, or do you have to put forth effort? I got to work at this because I think that everybody has the tendency to naturally be negative, if that makes any sense. Well, I shouldn't say everybody. That's a bad generalization. A lot of people have a tendency to be negative because, we're bombarded with it daily. Look at our news. Look at what's trending on Facebook. Look at what's trending everywhere. There's always going to be negativity. And unfortunately, negativity brings a lot of attention. It's what the news media has, turned into sensationalism. It's how they get their ratings. So I have to work at being a positive person. I did not grow up in the most positive environment as far as the communities I grew up in. Fortunately, I had an awesome mom, but I grew up Chicago, and I divided my time between Humboldt Park and Inglewood. So if you guys know anything at all about what's going on in Chicago, Humboldt Park and Inglewood are usually in the news on a daily consistent basis because somebody is being shot, stabbed, or beaten there. And it was the same way when I was a kid. So it just wasn't as widely news spread because, social media, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so it really is a task, if you will, for me to be a positive person. But I have to also remember that I'm loved. God loves me. So that's always a good thing. So again, I do have to work at that. Let's see. Next question. The next few are like inside jokes. How do you like your eggs cooked? I like my eggs scrambled very, very dry with a little bit of brown on them. And if they come out and they have the slightest bit of icky runniness, then I'm sending them back. So the friend that asked me this was out to breakfast with me where I sent my eggs back like 3 different times. Let's see. The next one is also an inside joke. Is your home dust free? That is a reference to a bad dating error that I made several years ago. And yes, I am happy to say that I am now absolutely dust free. Yeah. Okay. So the next one is, if you were a teen and could start over, what would you do differently? If I were a teen and could start over, what would I do differently? I think that I would learn a lot more about saving my money. I am actually a pretty good saver, but I had to learn that through trial and error. I should say that. I've always been a good saver. I started off saving at about 10% of whatever it was that I would earn, and now I save about 30% of what I earn, and I live far below my means, which is why I won't pay more than $200 for a pair of freaking shoes, and I buy on consignment. So I would say that I would have, one, saved more money, two, bought Yahoo. I think that was probably in my 20s though, so that would have been parlayed off of me being a teenager. And three, when my grandparents came to Florida, I would have bought real estate here way back when, and I would probably be a freaking millionaire now. Damn. All right, so let's see. The next question is from my friend Sue. She says, when will you sing a beautiful song for me again? I don't sing in public very often. I don't sing in public very often. We were out one afternoon at her, I can't even talk. I'm nervous at the thought of even the question, which is why I don't sing in public. So I'm just going to do this. She asked me, we were talking about singing, and I just burst out in song, and I think it kind of freaked her out, but clearly she liked it. She thought it was pretty. So whenever I sing out in public, it's usually gospel. So here we go. He saved my life before I ever knew it. He paid the price. He didn't have to do it. And I know I never can repay him, but all of my life I will praise his name. So there's your song, Sue. No more singing. That's about as public as it gets. I'm on freaking YouTube and Facebook having done that. You won't get that again, I'm just telling you. Okay, so the next question is, what is one thing that you would like to pass down to your kids? A broom. Kidding, but not really. No, seriously. They need to learn how to clean up. No, let's see. For my daughter, I would probably pass down the ability to see things from someone else's point of view. I would like to say patience, but I think that if she could see things from someone else's point of view, that would give her patience. So I would say to her, that's what I would give to her. My son is a very, very laid back kind of guy. He believes in giving people the benefit of the doubt, and if I were going to give him anything, it would be that ability to get to the spot faster of, dude, you're full of shit. It takes him a really long time to finally say, dude, you're full of shit. So I would give him the ability to do that a lot sooner, because he is just really that person that wants to see the good in everybody, and he is always giving the benefit of the doubt, the benefit of the doubt, the benefit of the doubt. And my daughter and I are like, dude, what the hell? So that's what I would give to him. And the last question is, how did the alias Agent Evil get started? This was asked by a friend of mine. There were 3 of us that used to travel out and go out to the different clubs and party, and we all had secret agent names. I was given Agent Evil because I was the one that was always willing to be mean to the men. That's not something I should be proud of, but it's the truth. If a guy told an off-color joke that made the women uncomfortable, I was the one that was like, dude, I need you to get the hell away from us, like, now. So I became the enforcer, so to speak, because I'm a jackass, and I've got jackassery down to a science, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's how the Agent Evil came to be. Okay, guys, so thank you all for submitting your questions. I hope that my answers were entertaining or informative or something. Yeah. Okay, I'm going now. I've got to go put on my shoes. I'm supposed to meet a friend at the mall for lunch. Ciao.